Just coming up to 3 years he's been with the Warrior Academy. We took a long time to decide that Laurie was right and ready to join the Warrior Academy. We hadn't had much success with clubs before, so it was a tentative move. He's got autism and ADHD and sensory difficulties, so clubs hadn't really worked out. They'd been a hard thing. So yeah, it was a sort of brave move forward to give this a go.
Brilliant job. And what would you say have been the biggest changes with Laurie since he's been a member of the Warrior Academy?
Since Laurie's been with the Warrior, his confidence has soared in so many ways that we couldn't have imagined, actually. Almost immediately we saw changes. So he, that's grown over the time, and now he's confident standing up in front of the class. But the main thing for us was that he was able to be part of a group and join in on a really level playing field, which we hadn't experienced before. For Laurie, I think being part of a team has been great, and he's been completely included and accepted. He loves the process of the martial arts. He really enjoys that and gets that. But I think for him, being part of a group and a team has been really important for his confidence. The Warrior Academy for us is different to any other clubs that we've been to. It's a huge family, which is very obvious straight away. Everybody knows who you are. There's a real feeling of belonging for everyone, whatever level. And I think it's the feeling of belief that everybody has in your child, which is different to anything we've experienced before, which has been really powerful. I hope that the things Laurie's learnt is confidence in himself is the main thing that we've got from the Warrior Academy, and being able to stand up in front of people and lead. That's something that's very new to him, and I've seen how he's learnt through example from the teachers in the way that they lead in a calm and respectful manner, and he's mimicked that and copied that, so he's able to teach me some of the skills, some of the combinations, but in a really respectful and gentle way. And I hope that that's something he'll take on in life. I tell everybody about the Warrior Academy. Particularly, my particular interest is with parents who have children with different learning needs, who perhaps have been a bit isolated from clubs for whatever reason they haven't worked out. I would recommend to give it a go, because the way that the classes are structured means that children, certainly with maybe coordination difficulties, you're able to stand behind somebody you can follow and copy, and you're repeating movements all the time, which means that learning becomes second nature. You're just repeating and repeating the same movements. The instructors at the Warrior Academy are so respectful. I love the way that they speak to the children, and they call them sir, but the level of the voice is never raised above this level. So there's just an amazing feeling of calmness. But probably the biggest thing is that they have total belief in your child. Seemingly, whatever level your child is at, there is just this, yeah, they can do it. There's no questioning, and we're quite used to, oh, yeah, maybe, might not be able, that feeling that we get from other people, but not with the Warrior Academy. It's like, yeah, your child can do this, which is great. I think it takes real courage to enter a competition and to stand up and sometimes lose. And that's something we were quite worried about with the autism. That can be tricky. And actually, Laurie's dealt with that really well, and it was fine, just because I think the atmosphere at the competitions are very relaxed. We were very nervous before the first competition, and Laurie sailed through. He was fine, and he won some and he lost some, and it didn't seem to bother him. So it's been a big learning curve, the competitions. It's been a good thing. I'm glad that we were brave enough to do them. For me, the Warrior Academy in 3 words would be inspiring, inclusive and safe. For me, one of the biggest moments on our Warrior Academy journey, if you like, was coming home. We'd drive for an hour to go to one of the classes after a long day at school, and we'd driven for an hour, driven back for an hour, got home, and whereas Laurie would usually want to rush straight to a screen or do something else, he then spent the next 40 minutes teaching me beautifully, I have to say, calmly teaching me the combinations, and I thought, wow, this is a different boy, this is a change. That was a good moment.